Where can I find primary sources about the Cuban Missile Crisis? Are you curious about where to find primary sources related to the Cuban Missile Crisis? This significant event during the Cold War provides a fascinating glimpse into the tensions between communism and capitalism. To truly understand the crisis, it is essential to look at original documents and first-hand accounts. These primary sources can give you a clearer picture of what happened in October 1962 when the Soviet Union placed nuclear missiles in Cuba. First, let's talk about what primary sources are. These are original materials that offer direct evidence of an event. For the Cuban Missile Crisis, you can find various types of primary sources. Speeches and statements from leaders like Fidel Castro are crucial. They provide insight into the motivations behind Cuba's actions during this tense period. Next, consider government documents. The Soviet Union and Cuba produced many documents detailing their strategies and communications. These materials can reveal how decisions were made within the communist bloc. International correspondence is another valuable resource. Letters between Soviet representatives in Cuba and officials in the United States or the United Nations can show how these countries interacted during the crisis. Visual and audio materials, such as photographs and recordings, can also help you understand the atmosphere of the time. They offer a more immersive experience of the events that unfolded. Now, where can you find these primary sources? A great starting point is the Central Intelligence Agency website, which hosts a collection of documents related to the crisis. You can also check the National Security Agency archives for additional materials focusing on security and military aspects. Another excellent resource is Yale's Avalon Project, which provides access to historical documents, including those specifically about the Cuban Missile Crisis. The John F. Kennedy Library Digital Archives is another treasure trove of information, featuring extensive materials related to the crisis, including documents and audio clips. Lastly, the Wilson Center Digital Archives include documents from multiple countries, offering a broader perspective on the crisis. Studying these primary sources can deepen your understanding of the ideological motivations behind the Soviet Union's actions during the Cuban Missile Crisis. They highlight how communist states perceived threats and opportunities during the Cold War. So, if you want to dive into this fascinating topic, these resources will be invaluable in your research.